she was the matriarch of the country. She was there. I can remember back in when I was 9. We lived in a little village down in the south coast, and my mother took me and to meet my grandparents in London, and we filed past the coffin of King George VI. That was quite a memory that stuck out in my mind. And also at the same time, many years later on, I was able to meet the Queen. Well, I met the Queen by virtue of a garden party at the Buckingham Palace garden party. She didn't speak to me, but passed in front of us. But Prince Charles was there. The then Prince Charles was there, and we had exchanged pleasantries. And he remembered his trip in the Harrier aircraft, of which I was in charge of when he visited RAF Wittering in 1977.
And we were just looking at those pictures of all of those events that you're describing, because you received a British Empire Medal whilst in the Air Force in 1979. You were 36 at the time. And that was why you were invited to this garden party in 1994. And they were so wonderful, weren't they? Her Majesty welcoming so many people into the gardens of Buckingham Palace. Some people lucky enough to get a few words from her, but always dressed in bright colours so everybody could see her. I mean, what are your memories of that day?
Well, one particular memory was, apart from the chatting with Prince Charles, was after the celebration and the walkthrough, we went for a wander around the gardens. And I'm a keen gardener, and actually met and saw a beautiful rose garden with the names of the rose underneath, and the rose was by appointment. Cheekily, I nipped a couple of buds off one of the roses, and they are in the at this moment in a frame with the invitation that we had.
Goodness me, stealing from royal property and admitting it on national television, but I can quite understand why you did that, and lovely that it was treasured so dearly as well.